Hey y'all, so I'm in one of my favorite spots today. If y'all are hearing my voice right now, you're probably watching the replay. Give us a hashtag replay if you are catching our replay. It's Monday. It's Mindset Monday. It's kind of an overcast, beautiful day here in Florida. Feel free if y'all hop on to share. Somebody might want to hear what I have got to say and some great information, It's Mindset Monday. I do these little videos every Monday, and I have changed the time that I'm doing them. So 1 o'clock now is a new time. I've been doing these little chit chats on around 6 o'clock. So hello, y'all. Say hi if you are hopping on. I am in sunny Florida, and I've got some Mindset Monday chit chat for y'all today. See, I can't see the comments. Woohoo! Hello, y'all. I am glad that y'all caught us live. We're going to give it just a short few minutes. Let's everybody kind of hop on. Let us know, as you guys are hopping on, go ahead, let me know. What is something that scares you to death? What is something that you are so fearful that you are letting it consume you and hold you back? So go ahead and drop your answer down below as you guys are hopping on. And we're just going to give it a few minutes. Go ahead and share this if you choose. Are you, Sandra, I'm sitting in the hammock. One of my favorite places to be, right? In the hammock. Hello, Frida. Hello, Melissa. Sorry, it's outside, so it's a little hard to see the screen. So hello, everybody, as you guys are hopping on. I'm going to go ahead and capture just a few invites here as we wait for a few people to jump on. I got a few people that I think this will benefit from today's chat. So hello, everybody. If you guys don't know me, my name is Jessie. I am actually a paparazzi independent consultant. And since I started being that consultant 2 years ago, I have been on a life-changing path, okay? So that's what these Mondays mindsets are kind of. Not only do they help me, but I'm hoping that they help somebody else watching, or maybe somebody that finds this video. I've started posting some of them on YouTube, things like that. So you might see this on YouTube. And my goal is, through my life experiences, to help somebody get through their life experiences that maybe are letting things hold them back. And today I really wanted to talk about fear, because I've been seeing a lot of just a lot, people are fearful of doing this, fearful of doing that. So as you guys are hopping on, go ahead. If there's something that you're scared of, something that scares you to death, that you know that it's consuming you and you're letting it hold you back, don't be scared now. Drop it in the comments and let me see. If I'm going to do my best to see them. I always go back and read the comments after my videos. So if I don't acknowledge you now, maybe I might acknowledge you later. It is a little sunny out here, even though it's kind of overcast. Melissa, I am so excited for that, and I know you won't regret it. Well, Amber, you know what, honey? Amber, who is my sister, that's not really my sister, we just have the same last name. I have, followed you. I've kind of seen some of your story here and there. Girlfriend, my past scares me too. And it scared me for a long time, but I got to a point where I had to stop letting my past control me and consume me, because all it was doing is holding me back from my future. Okay. And that's one of these things. That's kind of my biggest point that I hope to make today and share with you. As always, so I don't get off topic, I try to stay on point here, but I've got my notes that you'll see me glancing at every now and then. And this kind of helps me stay on track. Talking to people in person. Olivia, I kind of agree. This has kind of been, talking to people in person is not really one of my fortes. It's always something that I get really anxious about. I don't think it's a fear. it's more of just an anxiety of talking to them in person. Well, Melissa, I can't read or spell, and we just have to, well, I mean, I can, just not very well, right? Sometimes I have to read something several times, or I'll squirrel some words around, things like that. But they're, and those things are very fearful, and I understand all of these things that I am catching that you guys are putting on there. I definitely understand. I totally understand. I am one that I have always been scared of what other people think of me. What other people think of me. And I pull this back to some of my past experiences. Hello and happy birthday, Jessica. Because, I kind of touched on this in my November 1st video, was being that person growing up as a child that was always rejected by even their own family, moving around from school to school. I was the kid getting bullied. So always that puts that complex on you throughout your whole life of people judging you. And so you have to get past that judge. I will say that, now let me find here's my page 1. I will say that letting fears and letting things like that get in your way are definitely holding you back from what can be a beautiful future. Let me see. Can't ever get away from my past no matter what I do. Brittany, I understand that too. I'm not sure what your past is. I mean, we all have our own story. We all have our own past. But Mindset Monday is all about really you being in control of yourself, you being in control of your mind, and what you let consume you and what you let control you. So you kind of have to think of that. I have a past. If you guys don't know me, or maybe you just started following me and you haven't really heard a lot of my story, I have a past for you guys. Trust me, I have a past. I have been, I've lived, in foster homes. I've lived on the streets. I have been in trouble. There's drug addiction. There's alcoholism. There's abuse. There's rape. There's all kinds of things in my past. Being moving around, never really having that security, being rejected by your family, things like that. So I definitely can relate with a lot of having those past things in your life. Starting over is, well, Virginia, and luckily I've had to start over too, many times. I'm reading some of y'all's comments. Janie, yes. As a mother, that was one of my biggest fears, is letting my family down. Not my family as far as parents and olders, but letting my children down. Okay, letting my husband down, not being enough, not being able to provide. That's always been a good one. And when we recognize, I'm going to go back and read more of what you said, Janie. When we go back and if you let fear stop you, if you go back and you look at these things, all of these things in your life are a lesson. It's how you choose to move on from that lesson. So am I going to continue to play this scenario, this past, over in my head over and over and over again? Or am I going to stop? Am I going to learn from it? And am I going to push through and go to the other side? So this journey that I have been on this last 2 years, really this year it really has kicked in. The first year of me joining paparazzi, and it's weird how, I joined this company. How has this changed my life? How has it opened my eyes? But it really did. And it's has nothing to do with what I do for a living, except for the people that have come into my life. Okay. When you surround yourself with positive people, with uplifting people, and people that are encouraging you and love you for who you are, you see yourself in a whole different way. And that's kind of how that progress has really changed me. And I have realized that I am worthy. And you know what? My past was just a learning experience. Why was it a learning experience? To get me to this moment today, to be strong enough and fearless to do these Mindset Mondays, because these scare me. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I've been doing them, it's been a couple of months now. I had to take some time off because my mindset wasn't in the right spot, because we all have our ups and our downs. But these scare me. These scare me to death. What's going through my mind is, what are people thinking of me? Why are they going to listen to me? Do they care what I have to say? These are my fears, but I cannot let those fears stop me. Okay? Because those fears are killing my dreams. Okay? Those fears are killing my dreams. I'm going to say that one again. Fear is killing your dream. You have to watch the inner conversations that you have with yourself, because that's where it's all coming from. You don't let those inner conversations get to you, win over you. You have to discipline your thinking and your imagination to be stronger than those fears. If you don't, your mind will take you on a wild trip. And you know what? A lot of that's it's just like mind-blowing. I just don't even have a word for it, but my mind, it works so to the negative sometimes. And learning how to rethink or retrain that thought, or not listen to that thought, that's the goal. That's the tricky part, and that is the hard part. But when you start having conversations to yourself and start talking to yourself, maybe even you have to do it out loud. You see, I have my headphones in right here. A lot of times when my mind starts really talking really loud, and it's not really good thoughts, or it's beating myself down, I, have to talk over that, start building myself up and being my own cheerleader, okay? Being the number one cheerleader, me right here. You are your number one cheerleader. So when those thoughts start getting carried away, you have to start cheering yourself on and not listening to them. I drown them out with music, okay? That's my coping skill. So everybody has a different coping skill, whether it be, taking a nice quiet walk, whether it's meditating, whether it's drowning out those thoughts with music and dancing and just not letting it go. Everybody has their own coping skill. Being someone that has dealt with addiction, sometimes those coping skills are something that aren't very good. So you have to replace, those are not really coping skills, that's masking skills, okay? So instead of masking them, cope with them, work through them, talk yourself over them. Your mind is a battlefield. Okay, you have to tell yourself every single day that you are worthy, that you are stronger. And I'm seeing your comments, but I don't want to get off topic and on squirrely brain. So I will go back and read more what you guys are saying, because I love your input right now. I love your comments. I just don't want to get too far off topic. But you are your own motivator, okay? Who cares what other people think of you? Who cares? Who cares? I don't care if people think I'm fat. I don't care if people think I'm ugly. I am happy with myself. For the first time in 40 years, I am happy with myself. Okay? Happy with myself and how I look. I'm happy with my life and where it's going. Okay? Who cares what that crap is in the back of what happened? I don't care. Don't care at all. I'm going to look at some of these comments. Agree, JD. Yes, JD, me and you are very similar in our illness. Panic attacks, anxiety, depression, how we can't let those others criticize you or compare your journey, because our journey is so different to that next person. And I've had to learn a lot of that with paparazzi. Has kind of really helped me so much learn that, because there's people in this company are where I want to be, and I'm not there yet. But they got there faster, or they got there sooner, or whatever. And so and it's really hard sometimes to not let those things get you down. It's really hard not to let them get you and stop you. But where is that going to put me? If I just quit because I'm not where I want to be, then I'm never going to get there. Okay. And so just like you can't let your story your story is your story. and it's not that person's story, and we all have a different walk in life. Now, being your own cheerleader and talking yourself up, that means every single day, whether you're looking in a mirror, talking to yourself, sometimes, sometimes I am sitting there at my computer and I'm talking to myself and like, you can do this. You are worthy. You are strong. You are not giving up. You are just going to keep on moving. Things like that. And I'm talking to myself. I do this at night too. As I'm going to sleep, I'm talking to myself in my mind, whether it be out loud or in my mind. So my thoughts are what I want them to be, and I'm not listening to the negative thoughts. Yes, celebrate everything that you can, the successes, because everything is a success. And people can sense fear. So if you are like putting off this energy of fear, people can sense that and they're going to play to that. So you need to put on that, you need to put out that energy of positive, motivational, and strong women, because we are all strong women. Pretty much everybody on my timeline is women. I don't let men follow me unless they're friends with us or family with us. So when I speak to you guys, unless you're finding me on YouTube, most of y'all are women, and you all are all strong in your own way, and you all powerful in your own way. And you have to accept that. Your mind is stronger than the imagination of what you think. Okay, I am missing some comments. Apparently, I'm going to look. Let me see. Okay, well, Victoria, I've kind of talked to you, and we've been through this, and you already know how I don't deal with this negativity and bashing, and I'm here to talk about mindset and uplifting, empowering women, and not bring them down. So again, you had your second chance, and you're gone. So that's how we deal with it. I don't know. We don't let those negative things get to us. So you just got to, like Facebook, social media, everybody. Okay, so social media, there's the haters out there, yada, 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 right? There's the haters out there. We just block and move on, guys. Don't let it consume you. I don't know. Who cares? We know that this is what this is for. We know that this mindset is for uplifting and empowering women. And I am not and will not ever let anybody talk any crap about any one of you that are watching this video, any one of my Papa family, or my physical family, or myself at all. I did, Penny. I did block her. Because that's bull. That's just crap. Like, you can think whatever you want to think about me. I know who I am, and I'm proud of myself. Okay. I know my past, and I know that past made me who I am today. I learned from it, and my past is here to help somebody. That is my purpose. Those things happen to me so I can help somebody get through their past. And that's what your purpose. You have to find your purpose. So, are you letting your fears hold you back from your dreams? Like, really think about it. Are you letting your fears hold you back from your dreams? Because I know there was once a time that I did. I let fear hold me back from everything. I let fear hold me back from being the person that I truly was. Are you letting your fears hold you back? I have a challenge for everybody. And we're going to get to that challenge. I do have a challenge for everybody that is watching, or anybody that watches and joins this later. You, first of all, need to squash those fears. And the only way to overcome them is to do whatever you are scared to do. Because if I can do it, I know you can do it. So your major fear, whatever it is that you're fearful of doing, okay? If it's something that you're scared, say someone said, Olivia, I think it was said earlier about talking to somebody face to face. So I have the same fear, but every time when I leave my house, which yes, might not be so often because I do work at home and I don't like people face to face. Some people, not that I don't like people, don't take my words to the wrong. There's rude people out there in the world and I choose not to be around them. I can, feel those energies and everything. And so I choose when I'm out in the world not to be around those rude people. But when I am out, I challenge myself every day to talk to somebody face to face, whether it just be saying hello, how are you, but acknowledging somebody and talking to them. So you start baby steps and you work your way up. When I started this business 2 years ago, do you guys think that I had been doing live videos forever and I was a professional at it and I knew what I was doing? I wasn't even happy with myself when I started 2 years ago. I hated myself. I didn't love myself. I hated the way I looked. I hated my skin. So I just did it. Scared to death. I had the butterflies in my stomach. I was shaking. I was nervous. I couldn't look at the camera. I just did the video. Okay. I've watched this because I'm 2 years in now and I've watched my first lives and I can see the growth. I didn't let the fear hold me back and, I just kind of did it. So you have to squash that fear and you just have to take that wild leap and do it. Okay. You can choose either to live your dream or live your fears. Which one do you want to live? I choose to want to live my dream. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's why I continue to do these Mindset Mondays because they scare me. That's why I continue to do my little opportunity and talk about my why and my journey because it scares me. I hate talking about myself. I hate showing emotion. And I hate talking about my past. But my past will help somebody get to their future. And I know that. So you can choose to either live your dreams or live your fears. Remember that. Okay. We all deserve better. You deserve better and you are better than anyone else. Okay. So you're better than your past. You're better than the person that harmed you. You are better and you are strong and you are worthy. Remember that because I believe. So start seeing your life how you deserve to see it. Okay. Instead of seeing the fear, start seeing your life how you deserve to see it. No excuses. Quit talking yourself down and start talking yourself up. Okay. Be your number one cheerleader because you are your number one cheerleader. And if somebody doesn't cheer you on or somebody has something negative to say, bye, Felicia. Okay. You can go. I don't need you in my bubble. Like we saw that today on this video. I don't know. We just don't need you in our bubble. If you don't have the same respect for me as I do for myself, then I don't need you in my life. Don't care who you are. Don't need you in my life. If you don't have the same respect for me that I have for myself, then you can just go. And that needs to be your attitude. Okay. So start believing that and be your own cheerleader. So the challenge that I have for you guys, I challenge you guys to stop settling. Stop expecting your life as it is right now. There's a train. And start seeing the dream, visualizing what you want, visualizing that future, and face the fear. No matter what it is, just do it. Believe that you can. Believe that you are stronger. And then when you do, I'm trying to remember what my notes were, but when you can get past that fear, that's one step closer to that dream. Okay. So if you just stop thinking about the what ifs or what's going to happen or what people are going to think of me and you just do it and don't care, then you're one step closer to your dream. So stop limiting yourself, be stronger than the fear and do it scared. Okay. That's it. That's a pretty easy challenge, right? So here's my quotes. One of them I did put in the description. Fears are nothing more than a state of mind. That one is Mindset Monday all the way. Fear is nothing but a state of mind. Don't let it control you. And then fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. So think about that one. Some great quotes. All right. I'm going to skim through some of these comments here really quick before we close out the video. Well, thank you guys. I love hearing your comments on this and how you feel and that I'm helping you, because it helps me when I know that what I'm doing, that's my purpose in life, of why I actually had to go through some of the things that I had to go through in my life. I'm finally confident enough to share that story, and I'm finally confident enough to talk about it. That helps me know that I'm on the right track. So thank you for sharing those. It is a little hard to see, but I will be looking at all of y'all's comments, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. You are so welcome. Everybody is so welcome. Yeah, fear does feed anxiety. Exactly. And so when we stop the fear before it gets to that point, and that's kind of when I feel it coming on, you feel it. You've got to do whatever you can do at that point to stop it. That's where your coping skills comes in. So talking yourself through it, okay? Putting the music on, drowning it out, things like that. So definitely. Awesome, Veronica. I hope the doctor visit goes well. Well, Melissa, then you make it happen, honey. If something like that is holding you back, whether it be, you want to start your own business, moms, grandmas, whatever, if you want to start your own business, you can do it. Don't let the limitations hold you back from doing it. Sacrifices can be done. Sometimes I hear a lot of times the limitations are money. Okay, start saving $2 here and there and save it until you can get it up. I was talking to someone the other day. They want to start. They have another side business. I said, okay, sell this many things to save the money to have the money you need for your kit. Where there's a will, there's a way. You just have to stop letting the fears hold you back. Jessica, can we do Mindset Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? I mean, you definitely can. YouTube, guys, is great also. Whether or not you have to play my videos over and over, or you go find some different videos, there's lots of videos. So how I get my inspiration and how I pull my thoughts together, I usually go to YouTube and I'm like, okay, I need some inspiration. I need some motivation. What are we going to talk about? Fear was something that I knew today I wanted to talk about, but I needed to pull my thoughts together. So YouTube has been great. All right, guys, thank you very much. Y'all have a great Monday. I will be live later on my business page at 8 o'clock tonight for some fabulous $5 jewelry. I love y'all. Y'all are killing it. And you're beautiful, strong women, and you are not going to let fear get in your way of your future. I know that. And if you ever need anybody to talk to, you guys got a friend in me, and I'm always here. Bye, guys.